True Catch trap, and this is a Tomahawk drop trap. So they don't necessarily line up, so it is a little bit of a challenge at times because the Tomahawk trap lines up better with this drop trap. So, but it's okay, it still works, it's just this little thing gets in the way. So before you line the traps up, you want to lift that up. And then I have the door to the drop trap sort of secured. So I'm going to release that part of it, and then I will line it up a little bit. And again, this is going to be a little in the way, so you do want to kind of keep that to where there's a clearance there. You'll see as I go along. And then I clip this. And I clip this. But I try not to make it too tight because of that.
Just gonna go over.
And then so what I do is I keep the back. Some trappers will say open it up completely, but if you do, they'll run in so fast thinking that that's an escape that they'll bash their faces. That's where they get their faces bashed, not so much the drop trap. So I will halfway cover it so they don't run as fast out of there. So rather than having it fully open like that and them thinking it's an opening, I half cover it. Okay, so just because I've had too many experiences where they bash their face. So then, once everything is secured, then you can start to remove, the door to the drop trap, and now you're going to lift up this door. And generally you want somebody on the other side scaring the kitten in, or cat, and then you want somebody here. So it is kind of a two-person job. You want somebody here making sure they close the door once the kitten goes in. So now we just have to have someone go on the other side and scare them in.
Do you want to hold the camera now?
Yeah. Just don't get my face in. Okay. And we're just watching over the traps.
Run! Run! Go! 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 Go!
There he is. And that's it. He's trapped. Okay, then from
I want to get
here,
him his toy really quick.
I go ahead and I'll close the back part. I'll cover the back part so that he's comfortable. And then I'll have you like this. And then I can show you how to do the rest. So now if you have, I always reconnect this, because here's the thing. If you have another cat in there that you're trying to transfer, then you're going to want to, before you remove this trap, you do not forget to replace that trap door. Okay? Now both are secure.
Now, what if I want to give him a toy while he's in there?
So now what we could do is take,
Can I just
or
slip it
even
in?
just food. Let's say it was food, and you're like, I don't think he's that frisky, but what we could do is, if you could give me that, this,
the fork?
the fork. Whatever that's called. So here's the way to use the fork if you wanted to put food or something in there, just temporarily. It may not actually work on this one. So you're gonna. You have to be very careful with this because they can mess around with that end inside of there and loosen this up. So anytime that you're working and trying to put something in there, you want to make sure you hold on to this little handle.
Because they can push against it.
They can push against it on this end, wiggle it loose, and boom, you've got a loose cap. So now I'm unclipping, and whether it's food or water, you're free to put that in without worrying about the cat escaping. And then you can pull that back out.
And what's the importance of this?
So this is to prevent it from, it's already gonna, just the design of this trap will will prevent this door from opening. But if this ever gets loose, or if you're in a car and you're in a car accident or something and this goes upside down, that will easily get loose and open. So I just secure it each time. And this trap actually comes with something to secure it with, but I prefer these because it's easier. Look how easy it is. And if you compared it with the clip that comes with it, this is just way easier, and it's probably just preference.
Okay, excellent. Any other fun facts that you want to add?
I do like to add, if I'm transporting a cat to get spayed and neutered, a feral cat, I do like to zip tie the back O-rings here. Because if this crate, again, if you're in an accident and it flips over, these O-rings can come up and the cat will be loose in your car.
It's okay, baby.
And we finally got the